Welcome back, guys. Today I show you how to create an esport logo in GIMP only with your mouse. You don't need any graphic tablet. And at first I want to find a good font for inspiration on this page here, and I want to use it later as blueprint. And we want to make an esport logo for the name Snoop Diddy. Like Snoop Doggy, but only Diddy, no? Okay, go to apply. And then, let's have a look what we got. Takes a while, because there are a lot of logos here. And I only want the font. I already made a blueprint for this logo. And let's have a look. What looks good? Maybe something like this golden here. This looks very nice. Yeah, I think let's use this. That looks great. Just click on it. Now I use the snipping tool to make a screenshot. Select this area here. And now save it. Open GIMP and then go to File, here on the top, New Project, and I think a size of 3K would be good. Input dimensions and OK. Go to Layer and delete this layer here. This is my blueprint. Just move it with drag and drop inside. And now we use the scale tool to scale it up. Click in the middle and then you can scale. Use the move tool and we can scale it up a little bit more. Scale. Good. And now we create a new layer. Just click on here, name it Head, and fill with background transparency. So, and we do not use any brush now to draw around this logo here. Okay, there are the brushes, but we don't use the brushes, we use the curve tool. This one here. When the curve tool is selected, zoom in a little bit, with the left mouse button, we make a polygon here, and we want to make a curve around here. Okay. This way, the first curve. Left click on the mouse, and another curve around here. Left click. And here's another curve. Left click. And here. And now around the ear. And then here. here. And this big curve around here. And then the last point, we place it here, very close to the first point. Now, with the left mouse button, we can move around the path. Now, you can build this path around this blueprint. If something isn't very nice now, we can fix it later, it's no problem. But for now, let's try it as best as possible. Usually I make the complicated parts at first and then the much easier parts I make later. But in that case here we have a lot of paths here in this logo. So we can forget something, okay? If you do something at first and then later you have to look, where is something more? It is much better than you do it step by step. Take your time and be patiently. In this logo here we need a lot of curves here, so make sure that you use one polygon between every curve. This ear is much complicated a little bit and maybe use one more polygon for that, but for now it's good. We can fix these problems later, it's no problem. Now we get it, select and from path. Then we go to color. And fill this with black color. Uncheck. Now you can see here these parts. You can fix this. Just make a new path here. Here and now. Like that. Now we can make this curve here. From path and fill with color. You can use the brush here. And now we get it. We do here. create a path. Select from path and use a brush to fill the color. And here on the other ear, the path tool, and fill with color, and here and this part here. But not important. When the logo is finished, that will be looking good. And for now we can hide this part here, this layer. And what I want to do next, I want to make the right part here from the face around here. And then here, the left part, I want to make with a different layer, and also here the head, and with another color. So now we add a new layer and name this layer face and R, because it's the right side of the face. Good, the new layer is in front of the head layer. But for now it's not important because the head is turned off. These changes we can make later. Now let's go to the path tool and start making the path around the right side of the face. Then select and from path Now I have choose this color. It is a gray. And use the brush. And uncheck. Have a look. And it looks great. For now, pretty nice. Let's go to the path tool again. Now we can fix these parts here. The path tool, we start here, around here. And it's here. And look there. Pretty cool for now. Now we add a new layer. We made face on L for the left side. And now we do the same thing here. Adding a path with the path tool. And when we're done, select from path and we use here as well the gray color and check. We turn off the black layer for the head. Yeah, that looks good. And then we add a new layer and name this layer Head Top. And now we start making the curve around here. And when we're done, select from path, and here we use a light gray. Fill it with the brush. Uncheck, turn on the hat and have a look. And look there, it looks nice. But we have to fix a few little things here. Path tool is here, and this curve isn't nice. And here. So now it's much better. And then we add a new layer for the nose. And go to the path tool and let's do it. From path, and the nose we use the same gray that we use here for the upper head. Pretty cool for now, but a few little things we have to fix here, like this part. And here. And this part here I don't like for now. Select. Alright, now we make this part here from the chin. Adding a new layer. Chin. Go to the path tool and let's do it. And using the same color that we use for the right and the left side of the face. And let's turn this part off here. And then we add a new layer for the right teeth. Go to the path tool and let's do it. Now we get this right teeth here and turn on the hat, the black color, and it really looks good. Okay, a few things here, but we can change this later. Now we're adding a new layer for the left teeth. Here we can turn off the hat, the black color. And also we can turn off the left face. Alright, let's see how it looks, and that looks pretty nice now. Turn this off, and now we add a new layer for the ear at the right side. To the path tool and let's go. And with the same color here, with the light gray. Okay, that looks nice. Now we add a new layer. Ear left. Go to the path tool and let's go. And here we use a different color. Check and see how it looks, and that looks really great. Look there. Cool. And now we add a new layer for the eye at the right side. And for the eyes, we want to use a strong yellow color. Yeah, that looks great, but a few little changes we can make here. The eye, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, it's much better now. Turn this off. Now we add a new layer. For the eye at the left side. And choose the yellow color. I think a few little changes we have to do here. Like this part. Brush and fill. Now it looks much better. And then we add this color here. Select from path, and here we can choose a red color. Very cool that looks. Nice. And then we can add a glossy part for the nose. Let's turn off black and also the nose part here. This part here, adding a new layer, and name it nose glossy. Like that, then we fill it with white color. Let's see how it looks. Check, and this part here. Fill. And where is the nose? Yeah, look there. Looks very nice for now. Good, and now we want to edit the chin a little bit. So we select the chin and with right click on the mouse we duplicate this layer. Then right click again. And here we name it chin. L. Let's go back and turn this black color off. And now we change the opacity here from chin.L it is, and we select that chin and turn it off. We select again chin L and this part here we want. Okay, now we go to the rubber tool and now we delete all the part here on the right side. Can select the path tool, make a path around here. From path and delete. Now we turn on the opacity. Go to the color select tool, select the chin L, change the color and use the brush. You can see here there's a little part we delete. Turn on the chin and let's see how it looks. But this is not the yellow that I want. It is the same yellow color that we use for the eyes, and I want the color that we use for the left ear. Okay, now we go back. Delete this part here again. Now this is what I want, and that looks great. Turn on the chin. Very cool. Good. And now select face L and duplicate this layer. Edit and change it in face L 1. Now we turn off face L, select face L1 and change the opacity. We turn off the black color. We choose the path tool. And make a path around here. We select everything. It was not correctly. Let's do it again. Good. Select and delete. Uncheck. And go to the color select tool. Select. Go to the brush and paint it in this color. Change the opacity and black color. We turn on face L. Uncheck and really cool. And then we select head top. Duplicate this layer. Edit and change the name to head top. L. Now we turn off head top L. We slow down the opacity. Go to the path tool and let's adding a path here. And delete this right part here. Go to the color select tool, select and paint with this color here. Uncheck, turn on the opacity, head top. Now we get this. Now we turn off the face left, the face at the right, and the black color. Turn on face right again and duplicate. Change the name into face R1. Turn off face right. Change the opacity. Go to the path tool and make a path around here. Path and delete. Let's do it again. Select. And now we invert this part here. You see we have deleted all the other part. To the color select tool and paint it. uncheck and turn on the opacity. Looks pretty cool. Turn this black off. Then we go to the nose, select and duplicate the layer. Go to edit. And name it nose 1. Turn off the nose and change the opacity from nose 1. Go to the path tool and let's make a path here. Invert and delete the other side. Now let's paint this part here. Turn off the black. Select nose and duplicate again. And name it nose 2. Okay. Turn off nose. And from nose 2 we change the opacity. And we use this color here now. But at first, let's build a path. From path and invert and delete. Now let's paint this part here. Now we get this blue color here. And now turn off the black. Now we select the chin. Right click and duplicate the layer for the chin. And name it chin. R. We turn off chin and change the opacity from chin R. Then go to the path tool and build a path around here. Do you want to delete the middle part? From path and invert and delete. Go to the color select tool and paint it in this light gray. Now we select face R and duplicate this layer. And name it face R2. Turn off face R and face R2. We change the opacity. Turn off the black. Go to the path tool and build a path around here. From path, delete, and now let's paint this with the light gray. Looks pretty cool. Now we select face R and duplicate this layer. And name it face R3. Turn off face R and turn off face R2 and face R3. We change the opacity. Then we turn off the black. Go to the path tool and start building a path around here. From path, invert, delete, select with the color tool and paint it in this blue. Turn on the black and look there. There is something we have to edit. Go to the rubber tool and delete this part here. looks really cool. Then we turn off the black. And select head top and duplicate this layer. Name it head top .r. Turn off head top R. Change the opacity. Go to the path tool. And invert, but let's do it again. Forgot to build a path. Select from path and invert, delete. Select the color select tool and paint it in this blue. Just make a few little changes here. All right. Now we turn, let me show you. Turn off the black, turn off face L, duplicate this layer, face L, and name it face L2. Turn off face L and face L2. We change the opacity. Go to the path tool. Build a path around here. Select from path and invert, delete. Color select tool and paint it in blue. And another blue part here at the chin. Turn off the head. And where is the chin? Now we select the chin and turn off the chin. But let me show you. Let me have a look here. Duplicate the chin and name it chin 1. We turn off the chin and we turn off chin.r. Turn down, slow down the opacity from chin 1. Go to the path tool and let's build a path around here. Select from path, invert, delete, and color select tool and paint it blue. And now we need some white color on this logo. Let me do this quick. Now we make a white border around into the path tool and just around the black color. Good, and now we open the blueprint for the font and scale it up a little bit. And here with the, let me place this here. And scale it up a little bit more. That looks good. Place it here. And then we create a new layer for the font and name it Snoop Diddy Font. And with the path tool now we start making the white part here from the font. And let's see how it looks, and that looks great. This is the white part, and now we create a new layer And this layer we name it Snoop Diddy Font Shadow. And now with the path tool we start building this brown part around here, this brown color. But I don't want to use brown. Let's try it in this gray color and see how it looks. Maybe we do it in this yellow. And look there, doesn't look bad. Let's turn this off. And yeah, that looks nice for now. And then we create a new layer. And name this layer Snoop Diddy Font Shadow 1. Bring back the blueprint. Go to the path tool, and now we build this other color here that we have in this strong yellow in the blueprint. And I think that a blue color looks great on it. Let's try this and go to paint. lower layer and no, one more, and again. Now we get it. And look there. That looks very cool. Now we turn off everything and have a look at the blueprint. I want to bring in another color now into the white font. Let's turn this on again. And from the yellow font shadow, we can change the opacity a little bit. Then we turn off the font shadow 1. And now let's edit this part here at first. And also this part here. Select with the path tool, create a path and delete. Okay, nice. And now we create a new layer for the gaming. And this part we can create with a font. Will be much better. Just go to font, select this area here and type in gaming. Change the size now and color. Can choose it in white. Turn this off here. A little bit more bigger. And then we can add some guidelines here. Vertical in the middle. And another one. And then we place the gaming part, the gaming font here. Good. And now I want to build a frame around this gaming. And I want to use the same blue color. And it doesn't look bad now. Now we add a new layer and name it gaming frame. And here we can use some guidelines. And look, I made a white frame around the font. Now we select the white font here. Right click and duplicate layer. And here we can move this guideline. Just a little bit there. And now we select the path tool. And I want to delete now all the paths above the guideline from the duplicated font. So we can select this part here. Go to From Path. And now delete. You can turn this off here. The other font, you can see we have deleted this part here. And for this lower part here now, I want to use a gradient color. Let's go to the color here and something with gray, something dark here. Okay, choose black at first, and then we select everything here, the duplicated font, and we go to this gradient and click here. We can play around with these two parts here, with the start and the end point. You can see the changes. Turn on the white font. We select the white font and change it into gray. Use the paintbrush. Looks great. And now only with the white frame I want to make a few changes here. Build a path around to smooth it out a little bit. And this is our final logo. This logo took me almost 4 hours. If you found this tutorial was helpful, then don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you. Bye.